What's up, everybody? This is your boy Nose 215. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Killer Kicks. Today, as always, I have a dope review to show you. But before I get into that, man, I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that everybody actually gets to sit down, you know, with their loved ones, whether it be family members or whether it be friends. You know, I just hope that everybody gets to do something. Black Friday, big, a lot of dope stuff coming out. I actually did a raffle today for the Pusha T EQTs. So let's see if I get lucky, man. I never get lucky with those raffles, so hopefully I get lucky with these. But yeah, I definitely wish everybody, you know, a happy holidays and safe travels, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in this world, man, with this whole ISIS and everything, man. I just, you know, just be careful whatever you're gonna do. You know, Black Friday, just, you know, be alert. You know, you're gonna have to have your spidey senses on. There's a lot of shit going on lately. So let's get into this review, man. So man, yo, Supreme. I've been wanting to get into this right here. But before I get into the main review of the segment for today, I want to do a small review on a Supreme North Face that I picked up. This was their recent collaboration with North Face. And the name is By Any Means Necessary, and pretty dope, man. Nice collab. They actually came out with two North Face, so you have the Parka, which is, you know, the pullover one, and then you have your 700 down, you know, which is the puffy coat. And me personally, I like the puffy coat. Pullovers, I've had pullovers in the past, and it's just a pain trying to get, you know, trying to take off. It's like once it's on, like I love pullover hoodies, but to have a pullover jacket, it's just a pain taking off. So it was one of those things where I really didn't like it because of that. Now, if it had a zipper, I would have been all over it. But because it was a pullover, I skipped on it. So they dropped those two, and then they dropped the backpack, and they dropped kind of what seemed like a fanny pack almost, and the gloves. The gloves was okay. There was like mittens, not really, you know, not like the gloves that that everybody's used to. It was, you know, kind of not my style, let's just say. But yeah, man, so let me show you a quick review of this Supreme North Face. Alright, man, so here we go. This is the North Face collaboration for this year, By Any Means Necessary, and as you can see, it's written across the coat. Very nice coat, man. My only dislike was the pockets. They don't have the inside fleece. I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. I have a sore throat, so bear with me. But the inside of the pockets is, it doesn't have like a fleece lining on it. So that was my only disappointment. But besides that, it's really warm. Like I wore it yesterday for the first time. It was like 34 degrees out here in Philly. Extremely warm. I already have a red Supreme coat, so I didn't need another red one. So I just went with the yellow one. I like it, you know. Another thing that I don't like about it is because it is yellow, it kind of seems like it's going to be very easy to get dirty. So this is one of these pieces, man, that I'm just going to wear like very lightly because I just don't want to take it like too dirty. But besides that, man, very nice coat, man. Definitely nice coat. You know, got the Supreme North Face patch, 700 down. Very nice. You got the attachable, the hood that cuffs in. So if you don't want to rock the hood, you know, you can just tuck it in, and there you go. So yeah, man, very nice. So all right, enough about that. Let's get into the real deal, the main entree. All right, so today I'm doing a review for the Jordan 5s Supreme collab, and I've been wanting to voice my opinion for a very long time on this topic. So please bear with me. I'm going to rant. All right, man. So everybody's talking craziness, you know, Supreme 5, it was corny, like they just put SUP on the side, like they could have did more, yada, yada, yada. All right, so that's cool. I understand what you're saying. But understand this, Supreme is a skate shop. They don't cater to the sneaker community. They don't care about sneakers. Yes, they have done collaborations in the past with sneakers. And yes, all of the collaborations, in case if you didn't know, they were all very simple. If you look at the Dunks, what do you see? You know, 2 colorways with the elephant print. You know, we all know where they got the elephant print from. The 3s. The Blazers. You know, Blazers pretty simple. It had, you know, that padded look on it. Very simple. I definitely like, you know, like that Gucci look, like on the back of the Blazers. That's one of my favorites. When they did the Flyknit, it was one colorway that they dropped, a silver one. People was hoping that it would have been a multicolor one, but they just did a gray one, charcoal gray, SUP on the side, and that's it. And that shoe, try to find that shoe under $500, you know, because it's gonna be a steal. If you do find it under 500. You know, their stuff, even to their Timberland boots, very simple. They just, you know, add like little things here and there. When they do collaboration with Dr. Martin, I mean, they do a lot of collaboration with footwear, but for the most part, they're all very simple. You know, what they want to do is just add their stamp into the brand. That's it. And to me, I think it's kind of cool that Jordan brand is such a big, you know, you think of Jordan brand, that's like an empire, right? I mean, that's corporate, you know. So for them to want to do a collaboration with a small skate shop like Supreme, I think it was dope. I think the 3 shoes that they did was cool. It was pretty simple. I like the camo one out of all of them because I'd rather be loud, you know, and I just rather like stand out the crowd a little bit. And that camo print is a print that they use often on their camp hats. So that's another reason why I like it. I do have a couple of those Supreme camp hats with the same pattern on it, which I'll show you. The same pattern on it. And they put it on the shoe, and I thought that was pretty dope. The black ones I liked. The white ones was my least favorite because I don't like all white shoes too much. So I tend to go for darker colors. But yeah, I mean, you know, Supreme does not care about the shoe culture, you know, because Supreme itself is a culture. And that's why I love the brand so much. It's because, you know, you find people just like the same way in the sneaker community, you know, just the same way we do sneaker trades and all that, you know, the same thing goes in Supreme. You know, I couldn't tell you how many times I've done a trade for a camp hat. You know, somebody gave me a camp hat that I've been looking for, vice versa. The t-shirts down to the hoodies. I mean, you know, I love the brand because it reminds me of the shoe culture, and it's the only skate shop that has a culture like that. I mean, granted, you know, I love Stussy. I love brands like, you know, is 10 Deep even like a skate shop, you know, brand? Like, do they cater? Like, I don't even know what 10 Deep is anymore. But, you know, like, those type of brands are cool, but they don't hold weight. Meaning, you know, I can't buy a Stussy t-shirt and sell it for more than what I bought it for. You know, like, I bought this hoodie and I could sell it for more than what I bought it for, the same way like the sneaker culture. So, you know, that's why I love Supreme so much. And, you know, I think it was dope, man, that they was able to do a collaboration with Jordan, man. Like, I think, you know, I remember when the article came out about 3 years ago, I want to say. And this was around the time, I want to say, when the Lance Mountain dropped, the first ones. And, you know, they did that collaboration with them, you know, that skate, you know, like that skater. And I think it was just dope, man, because you find these, you know, people that are skaters, you find some of them that do skate in Jordans. So I think it was dope that they just was able to mesh both cultures, you know, into one. and both cultures are just alike, you know. And I think that that's the point that people are missing. Like, you know, like the Jordan culture, you buy it, you resell it for more than what you buy it for, and you could trade it for other Jordans. Supreme, the same thing. It's just for apparel, you know. So I just think that it was dope that it was able to do that. You know, people are complaining. Then you got stupid kids, you know, like dipping it in red paint. Oh man, this looks so cool, you know. That's like the trend now. And I don't know, like, you know, people are complaining, not understanding that Supreme truly doesn't care about any of it, you know. And I think that the Jordan release happened the way that it happened because of the catastrophe that went down with the foams.
Yo, we on TV! We on TV! We on TV! Yeah, let's get it! Let's go! What do? They gas the area. They gas the area. Oh my gosh. New York's finest gassy citizens trying to get shoes so they can't get this shit together.
And I don't think that they wanted to like relive that moment again. And so, you know, they did what they did, and they did it online, and they did it, you know, through 21 Mercer Nike Lab. And, you know, that was cool. You know, that was cool. I will say that Supreme online, ever since those 5s came out, hasn't been the same. Buying online is just a terrible experience these days. But enough talking about it. Let's get into a close-up, and I'll show you some stuff that I liked, and I'll show you some stuff that I didn't like, and I'll show you some stuff that I don't even think that people even knew. So let's get into this shoe, folks. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first thing that you're going to see on the side is the Supreme box logo. I love this Supreme with the Jordan symbol in the middle of it. Definitely a dope touch, man. I didn't like the apparel. I think the apparel was corny. I do not wear Jordan apparel, not even if it has Supreme on it. So, alright, so let's get into it. As far as the material, I'm going to start off with that. The material is like a satin-like material, so they definitely would tear if you decide to skate on it. I'm not sure how the creasing is going to look on it, but I could tell you it's not going to look that pretty. So yeah, so that's just something that I just wanted to point out. So you have your 3M tongue, you have your Jordan lace lock that it usually comes with the Supreme on the inside of it. Very dope. Turn the shoe around, you have 94 on the side and the black stitching. Then you have your SUP on the inside of the cage. The one thing that I did like is the gray speckled that they put like on the fire part right there. So I like that little touch. You have your Jordan symbol on the side, and the same for the other side, and it comes with your Supreme Jordan tag. The one thing that I like, which I'm not even sure if people are mentioning this, is that this is not a icy blue sole. This is your original OG sole, so it is very milky in person, and yes, the sole will get yellow. So I like this because it definitely has that OG touch to it, and even, you know, like in the middle is definitely milky, and that's one of my favorite parts that I like about it. You have your Supreme in the bottom, and yeah, so as far as the print that I was referring to, this is one of the Supreme hats that I have. Very dope, and it's the same print. I mean, you know, this is something that they like to use all the time. So yeah, man, I like the shoe, man. I like it. I'm gonna just put this right here. I definitely like what they did. Yeah, let me just keep this right here. I definitely like what they did, man. They did their thing, man. They did what they were supposed to do, which was keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. I like the loudness of this shoe. Supreme did a great job, man, if you ask me. You know what? I'm gonna just put this right here. They did a great job, if you ask me. So I don't know. Let me know what's your opinion about this. Let me know how you like the review. You know, thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Please feel free to download my free app, which is Killer Kicks. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter, man. Killer Kicks 215. I'm definitely starting to be active there. So if you have any questions or if you just want to holler at me, you can just hit me up there. And stay tuned, man. I got that Sneak Geeks podcast that's about to drop pretty soon, man. So I'm very excited about that, man. And yeah, man, I hope that you enjoy this. Everybody have a safe holiday. I hope that you pick up whatever shoe you want to pick up for Black Friday. Until next time, peace out, everybody.